What is this feeling? Excitement? Joy? Hope? Or is it simply relief? Relief that pro wrestling is healing. Relief that we are finally getting back something that seemed lost. Put another way, relief in the knowledge that what we once loved can come back to us. On Friday, August 20th, 2021, CM Punk made his return to pro wrestling after a 7+ year absence, and it cannot be overstated how significant of an event it was and will continue to be for pro wrestling's future. Because it wasn't just a man coming back to a wrestling ring, it was an icon whose name was still chanted in his old temples and cathedrals. An icon who has found a welcoming new home and who is maybe ready to haunt those who kicked him out of his old home. I'm Rivenblade, and today I am talking about the beginning of a new era in AEW and in pro wrestling, all led by the return of one man. Let me state again, this was a touchstone moment for millions of wrestling fans and for AEW in particular, and it was complete perfection. The seismic sustained pop, the emotion from Punk and the fans, the camera work, the promo, just one of the greatest returns in pro wrestling history. It was a Grand Slam home run. And not just wrestling fans noticed. Stories were written on various mainstream websites, including Forbes, USA Today, the New York Post, and ESPN. Going into his return match at All Out, Punk himself has been going hard and doing interviews discussing his return, and more importantly, discussing AEW. Punk's return is a big deal because, almost more so than anyone on the roster save for Chris Jericho, he's a name that people know. And while only time will tell what it means for the long-term growth of the company, there are some early metrics that have already attested to Punk's popularity and his ability to get attention. Second of all, Punk signing with AEW is a glaring signal to pro wrestlers that there is more than one company who you can work for in North America and make good money with. This is huge, as the more places there are to work, the more jobs there are available, and the healthier the pro wrestling industry is as a whole. This isn't just the island of misfit toys, but a place where misfits and stars can coexist, do what they love, and entertain the masses together. Finally, I mentioned in my intro that it feels like pro wrestling is healing. To clarify, WWE hoarded talent, dried up the indies, and made life hard for a lot of their own talent before, but especially shortly after the formation of AEW. Now, with Tony Khan having worked with New Japan, Impact Wrestling, NWA, Tokyo Joshi Pro, GCW, and others, it feels like a rising tide really can lift all boats. Wrestlers who have shown up on Dark and Elevation will be able to demand more per appearance, and more wrestling fans will check out local shows if they feature talent that's been given a chance to shine in AEW. And CM Punk's presence is only going to help that, as he helps AEW to make more money, which in turn will allow Tony Khan to bring in and showcase more talent, and to hopefully one day run a couple of cross-promotional super shows. So welcome to the post-Punk era of AEW. It's a place where wrestlers can do what they love in front of more fans while making a living without having to sell their soul. Sounds pretty good. How could things possibly get any better? Oh. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave a comment down below. Until next time, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it.